I'm Isaac. I'll be talking to you about the hot ice experiment from Lesson 5 of Mixology. In hot ice, what we'll be demonstrating is the freezing of sodium acetate. Sodium acetate is actually the salt that's created from the baking soda and vinegar reaction, and here it's a liquid at room temperature. But by introducing a seed crystal, it will actually crystallize and freeze right before our eyes. And you can see here it's solid, there are crystals formed, and here it's still liquid, and it's filling the bag. And this is a hand warmer. This is actually warm. The freezing is an exothermic reaction, and it will release heat. And then as another demonstration, we can show you some sodium acetate that we've mixed ourselves. Here I have some sodium acetate just in a Ziploc bag, which I've placed in an otherwise empty beaker in our pot. I put that in the pot about half an hour ago, give it a chance to melt, with just a couple inches of water. And then you can take it out, and once it's completely melted and there are no crystals, you can take it out and put it into this cold water. And you want to massage it and let it cool down to pretty close to room temperature before you're ready to go. I have another bag here, which I have ready, which is cooled down. And you can see that it is still liquid, but it's quite cool. Now on this plate has some sodium acetate crystals on it. There are just a few sprinkled, actually left over from last time. And as soon as it touches them, it crystallizes. And so it's still liquid in the bag, but as soon as it touches the crystals, it freezes. And if you pour it slowly, you can actually build a tower of freezing sodium acetate. And it is safe to touch. Make sure that you or the children wash their hands before touching it, just because you don't want to contaminate it too much. Any extra contaminants increase the chance that it's going to freeze before you intend it to. But you can touch it, it is solid. But have the children wash their hands if they touch it. I wouldn't recommend letting them really handle it. They can come over and touch it and confirm for themselves that it is solid. It is safe, but it's considered a mild irritant, so they don't want to touch their face afterwards. And that's just about all there is to it. Things that can go wrong: it can basically go off too soon. These bags don't make perfect seals. As you reheat them again and again, they will the seals at the top will degrade and get a little bit worse. So when you put it in the beaker, just keep it dry, and you don't want water getting into the top. Once you take it out and let it begin to cool, you'll want to use it fairly quickly before it has a chance to become contaminated with something in the air. And when you're done, you can just take the crystals, drop them back in the bag, and you're ready for the next class. You can just put this back in a beaker and melt it down again. Should something go wrong, and should it go off too soon, you always have these. These are foolproof. They're much more stable because they're sealed, and you can actually melt these in just boiling water the night before or a week before, and let them cool, and then you have them ready. And all it takes is to pop the little metal disc to start the crystallization process. Well, have fun with it, and practice it at least once at home, and until next time.